This week I was inspired by the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 16. I'm going to read the G&T version. At all times, carry faith as a shield, for with it you will be able to put out all the burning arrows shot by the evil one. Amen. What's up, Kings? NappyFu, all up on your screen, coming at you with day 4 of Vlogmas. And I haven't missed a day just yet. I mean, I know it's just 4 days, but I'm very proud of myself 4 times. Yesterday, we did a snippet from a very long YouTube live where we talked about feeling stuck.
I started Match.com. Okay, I don't feel stuck in my singleness. I'm feeling very, very happy and positive about that. I've always told y'all that. But I feel stuck as far as where to really meet someone.
And I must say, the comments y'all left, I can totally relate to a lot of stuff y'all said. Thank you so much for joining the conversation and not having me just talk by myself. I really, really appreciate y'all responses. Even if you don't want to say anything, which I always encourage you to talk, okay? Say something. Say something to your girl, something to your friends, fellow Team Kings. You know, you family, okay? But even if you don't, just read them. Read them. It's very motivated. There are people who are very much in a space that you're probably in too. So don't feel like you're alone. There's nothing in this life that you ever have to go through all by yourself unless you choose to. And I hope you don't choose to. Now, I know there's some situations where you might feel lonely. You might feel like nobody cares, but there's always someone, always somebody who cares about you, even more than you care about yourself. You might not be able to physically see him. It's God. God is always right there. Always. Always. You just gotta be with him too. He's right there. I just want to give that to somebody. I hope you receive it, okay? Read the story about the prodigal son, okay? That was not what was supposed to be part of my intro, but I'm just flowing with it. So, a lot of YouTubers are giving us a lot of discussion around natural hair. So today, I'm just joining the bandwagon. I feel like we need a lot more discussion about natural hair as much as we need tutorials about natural hair. Today's video is all about the misconceptions of natural hair. We discussed this in a YouTube live I did over a year ago, okay? Yet and still, the stuff that we talked about is very relevant. So to those who haven't seen this live, maybe because it's really long, it's like almost a 2-hour live. Some of y'all probably like, I'm not sitting here for no 120 minutes. What, Grace? Excuse your life. I love you, but I respect that, okay? Don't worry, I'm gonna break it up a little bit and I'll make some of them a video on its own, like today's and yesterday's was a part of it too. And y'all liked yesterday's, I'm hoping y'all like today's. Y'all ready? NappyFu checking in. Lego.
Girl, what did you say when you heard that, Shonda? Because I would have been like, what? Excuse me? Okay, y'all, so misconceptions of forced hair. Y'all know what I'm trying to say on track, like I'm trying to do a little bit better. The misconceptions of forced hair. What y'all think? Put in here some misconceptions you have heard, or even misconceptions you believe yourself, okay? One misconception about forced hair, natural hair, period, is this whole notion that it's very untamed. When you do wear your forced hair or whatever type of hair, whatever type of hair type out and about, you will see people look at it a certain way, okay? You'll see people say dumb stuff like, can I touch it? And you'll hear stuff like, it's untamed. I always thought to myself, what is untamed? What does that even mean? What is that, like, whose standard are you doing that by? Whose standard are you doing? Are you judging this? Why are you judging? What's untamed about what naturally grows out of you? Sometimes I kind of think to myself, why can't people just simply allow my hair to do what it is naturally doing? Just because you want to put your hair in this box doesn't mean that's the standard that everyone should live by, you know? That's one misconception that always sticks to me. Because I would see somebody with their hair out in the afro, or a curly afro, a kinky afro, whatever it be, and I absolutely see something very beautiful. I have witnessed people say, she need to go do something with that. And I'm just like, she did. Put that up, you know? What y'all got? Forced hair doesn't grow long. That's big, okay? Like forced hair doesn't grow. That's the biggest one. We've seen, girl, on Instagram alone, there are a lot of forced hair people. Not all of them are necessarily creators or, you know, content creators or YouTubers or so on. But there are a lot of people on here with forced hair and their hair is long, okay? Bra strap length, button length. I'm trying to remember if I've seen, a handful of forced hair girl, button length. You know what I'm saying? Long and beautiful, okay? Full of life, fluffy. Fluffy and cute. So to say that forced hair doesn't grow, I feel like me simply having forced hair is is not affecting my hair growth. We already talked about that in my last video. It's not whether or not my hair grows, whether or not I'm retaining it. And we already know it's not because I have 4C hair. It's not because I have type 4 hair. It's because of my techniques or lack thereof. You feel me? So this whole little stupid notion talking about 4C hair doesn't grow. I'm sorry, it's hair. It's simply just hair, and it does grow. Okay? What y'all got? 4C hair is beautiful. Anybody tells you anything different, tell me. Kick rocks. Period. Oh, kick rock and kick my camera. Watch out, Toad. Anyway, okay. What y'all got? Oh, okay. Chat. It doesn't look professional. I've heard that one too. And I'm like, what? Then what does look professional? Straight hair? No. Please listen out. It has no curl pattern, and it does. 4C hair does have curl pattern, right? Curl pattern is kinky, okay? I'm just saying. Misconception. No one wants 4C hair. I wish I had 4C hair. It's so pretty. I love 4C hair. True story. I was sitting next to one of my friends, and I don't think I ever really expressed this to her because I thought to myself, when people say statements like this, it's just out of pure ignorance. And ignorance simply means you don't know. That's all it means. You know, but if you knew, then you won't say the ignorant statement. So she was talking about how she wants to go natural and but she's scared too. She doesn't know what her natural texture looks like, and she don't want her natural texture to look like, you know, that kinky stuff. I was like, what you mean that kinky stuff? She showed me like an example. It was 4C hair. I said, 4C hair? That's what I have. And she was like, I just don't want it to look like, you know, just so. And I'm looking at her like, so what? You know, so, you know, like kinky. I'm like, if that's how your hair is, then you're welcome. Okay? It's a beautiful texture. I don't know what you mean by that. Why would that be something you don't want? It naturally grows from your head. Okay? The shape, the feel, the text, everything about it. I don't understand why you wouldn't like that. But you know why you think like that? Because society doesn't favor our kinks. Whatever society is consistently throwing in your face, that is what you think is the standard, and it's not. Okay? What else y'all got here? Let's see. Oh, I got kind of misconception that hair. So 4C hair is nappy. 4C hair is beautiful. Okay, well, you know my name is NappyFu. Certain words can have several meanings to different people. You can hear the word nappy and have a negative association with it. I hear the word nappy and I hear the word positive. So somebody calls my hair nappy, I'll be like, okay. So what we doing? What we doing here? What we doing here? You know? Come on. Let's see here. Cannot find the right product. Are you saying that's a misconception, Pamela? Because with 4C hair, again, our 4C hair is just hair. So it's just about finding the right product. We can. But it's more about what is your kinks want? What is your kinks like, right? Some people, you can have 2 4C hair people and one person hair loves shea butter, the next person does not. So one thing we have to also remember is that finding the right product is about trial and error. You might go through it for a little while before you finally find like the stuff you can put in your arsenal. You feel me? They think that because it doesn't look like the hair should look, that there is something wrong with it. Right, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I just told you that. Oh, it's 8:44, y'all. Let me just say this. I have not eaten. So this live might not be as long as that. So overall misconception. Oh, are we seeing some more? Oh, another misconception. Shout out to Angel. Oh wait, let me read. I think Kim has one. I've also heard that 4C hair can't be slicked down. I'm just saying. But I've heard that too. I think it can. You know, but are you trying to have my hair slicked down in a certain way? You know, because if you judge it, again, it's all about what standards are you following. It's always dry, can't do wash and goes, can't wear curls like roller set. You know, all over life. That's another reason why I love YouTube. You simply put roller set 4C hair. You know how many videos we show and they look really, really cute? Wash and goes. And I even try wash and goes. Wash and goes is possible on 4C hair. I just find wash and goes very annoying. Okay? Too much time and effort, and got time for it. And then 4C hair is always dry. 4C hair is not always dry. I've heard this one TikTok person say, my hair is 4C because it's always dry. I wanted to grab her. I'm not saying violent fire and mom. I want to just be like, girl! Dry hair does not equal 4C hair. Dry hair equals dry hair. It equals lack of hair. That's what it means. Dry hair equals lack of care. That means you have not been hydrating, you have not been moisturizing. That is what it means. It does not mean you have 4C hair. Okay? Dry hair is a trait for any hair type. You feel me? So that be blowing my mind when I hear that. You feel me? Can do wash and goes. It definitely can. I think the issue is that our wash and goes is very compacted, right? Because that's just the nature of our hair type. A lot of people, when you think about shrinkage, type 4, especially 4C, has the most shrinkage of any other type. You feel me? And that's a trait of our hair type that's actually quite beautiful. But yes, that's true. Enroller sets can happen. So we can also do, what's the other thing? Rod sets too. Flexi rod set. All right, Angel says, can't be shiny, doesn't grow. Thoughts on wearing bonnets outdoors? Angel! Angel! Okay, so we have the single strand knots. We have singleness and how it makes me feel, basically. And we have the bonnets. Okay. Can't be shiny. We know that's a lie. 4C hair, they're shiny and they're sheen. Our hair can be very sheen. It can be shiny based on what we put on it. Just like other hair types. I feel me. I'm just saying. And doesn't grow. We know that it does. It's all on us, though. Hey, NappyFu. Yeah, my friend was taught to hate her hair type. Not herself, but her hair type. It has to come around to the truth that it's beautiful. Period. Okay? And that's a lot of people. Okay, misconception. Black women's hair is naturally nasty, so that's why it doesn't grow. I have heard people say that. Don't fire. That's an old Najas thing. It's basically saying, like, don't fire. It's like saying, I don't want to say it on camera, but it's like saying go to. Okay, there's nothing positive about that. But it's kind of like, just shut up. You are saying don't stuff in your mouth. Girl, what did you say when you heard that, Shonda? Because I would have been like, what? Excuse me? Girl, nothing's nasty about our hair. Nothing's nasty about nothing. Nobody's appearance and what nasty goes to. What's nasty? Those people who said that, well, what is nasty is their heart. Okay? They need to get some cleaning going on in there. That stuff is filth. Those are fighting words, Kim. You feel me? Non-violent, but I just can't be held accountable for any actions I take whenever I'm triggered. Let me stop. I'm just joking. Okay. Misconceptions of 4C hair is something I care about a lot, especially the unmanageable, nasty, unkept, always dry. If you have dry hair, you have 4C hair. It cannot do this. It cannot do that. It cannot do this. I'm sorry. These are things I feel like we need to talk about a lot more. And also the proof that everything you're saying is absolutely wrong. You feel me?
Okay, so what y'all think? These misconceptions that y'all shared on the live that I did that day, the ones that I shared, what are some of your thoughts about it? Especially the one who said, who heard the misconception talking about, or basically, let's just call it lies. The lies that are said about 4C hair. The one who said that 4C hair is nasty. Girl, I almost lost my You know, some people like, we be working on ourselves. We are always a work in progress, right? But we still have our triggers. And I don't like stuff like that. But anyway, so one, I do want to go ahead and just quickly apologize for yesterday's videos and today's video, the audio of it. I tried really hard to try to make the audio sound a little bit better because that was a live that I recorded. I didn't have like a external mic. I used the mic that's on the camera. Not the best sounding, but I really hope y'all heard what I said and the message came across clear. So day 4 is done, y'all. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope you liked today's video. I am still in edit mode. I'm working on day 5's video tomorrow and it's gonna be good. Girl, you better tune in, okay? So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, remember, in order to have healthy mind, body, soul, everything, you got to do healthy things consistently. NappyFu checking out. Deuces. Oh, you still here? You must like what you see. And since you like what you see, you might as well go ahead and see some more. Go ahead, watch some more videos, okay? And while you're watching, open up another web browser and do some shopping. Yeah, I got merch. Thatnaplife.com.